Hello there, welcome back to my channel. It's Neighborhood Pharmacist here again. So today we're going to be discussing 5 basic test kits every home must have. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Click the subscribe button. You don't get an infection when you do so. Hit the like buttons for my videos, and please also hit the notification bells so you know when new videos are out. So why do you need this video and why should you watch it till the end? It's because these test kits are very important to every single person in the homestead. What do I mean? If, for example, a child is running a fever, how do you know exactly that that is a fever? This is not a thermometer, okay? Your hand is not a thermometer. You need to know for a fact that this child or this person is running a fever. Also, for example, if you find out that you're having consistent headaches, you need to find out some of the things that, for example, a little headache could be a pointer to something. So if you have an instrument at home and you are able to test, you can find out that, oh, okay, and then you know who to see. Not just that, for example, you find out that you're having fainting spells, dizzy, you're consistently dizzy. You need to find out why. And I'm going to, with this video, you'll be able to find out how to be able to check if you're having any of, when you have any of these symptoms, what instruments to use and how it will benefit you when you are before a medical professional. So stay tuned. So the very first test kit that we're going to be discussing is the clinical thermometer. Simple, right? The clinical thermometer looks like this or this, okay? It looks like it's either the digital or the infrared for now, okay? That you can have at home. Why do you need it? So that you can actually know the the baseline temperature, as well as know when your child is running fever. So the normal temperature for human beings, okay, is between 35.5 if you're in under the air conditioner, for example. So it's possible to say, okay, 35.5 to 37, maybe 37.5. That is if you're coming from the sun and we're also in a hot environment. Okay, so that range, once the person is between 35.8, 36 and 37.5, lovely range. Once a person is 38 degrees Celsius, which is the unit of measurement we use here in Nigeria, once it's 38 degrees Celsius, the person has a fever, a mild fever. Higher than that, 39 to 40, the person is actually febrile, like we would say. And then a high fever is anything from 40 and above. Now that person should not even be in the house. Okay, so as much as possible, using a clinical thermometer, you can know for a fact that this person is running a fever. So especially mothers of young babies, please get one. Okay, you will always get it in a pharmacy to buy a clinical thermometer, or the non-contact thermometer. Please buy and have that at home. We're moving to the next one. The next test kit you should have at home is a blood pressure monitor. Okay, a blood pressure monitor kit. Please have that at home as well. Usually we have these test ones now, you can buy on any online site, even in your pharmacy. A blood pressure monitor saves lives, sincerely. I have been at work in a hospital and a man walked into the lobby with a blood pressure of 200, of which the maximum is 80/120, systolic, diastolic. Okay, the normal range for an adult, okay, is 120/80 for the systolic, 120, the diastolic is 80 for a normal healthy human adult. So if 120, imagine 120 to 200, of which if the person is already at 140, that is, and is sustained. Now hypertension is when it is from 1 to be fair, let's say from 140, the range is there from 140 and above, and is sustained, that's hypertension. So as much as possible, you need to know. Sometimes a consistent headache that is not going, if you're having it consistent and you're of a certain age, you're an adult, please check your blood pressure. Okay, it could be a pointer that your blood pressure might be high, and so a simple headache sometimes would lead you to that kind of information, which would be helpful when a health professional needs to attend to you. The third testing kit you should have at home is a blood glucose meter. All right, the blood glucose meter. We have the from different companies now. We have it in pharmacies. The test strips are sold everywhere. Please make sure that if you're going to buy a blood glucose meter, I'm going to go into what it does. But I just want to say this now, that if you're going to buy a blood glucose meter, ensure that you will have adequate supplies of the test strips. Okay, let's just leave it at that. So what does the blood glucose meter check for you? It helps you check the level of your blood sugar. Okay, the level of your blood sugar. If it's too high and is sustained for a long period of time, that person is tending towards diabetes. Okay, all right, so the blood glucose meter will tell you the level of your blood sugar. Okay, why is this important? The normal range for blood glucose in your blood sugar is 140 milligram per dl. That is after you've eaten and all of that. The normal range is 140 mg per dl. Now, fasting blood sugar level should be between 70 mg and 100 mg. All right, that should be the normal range when you're fasting and you've not eaten. Now, if for any reason you check your blood sugar level, or someone checks his blood sugar levels and it's above 200 mg per dl, and the person measures it twice, that person is diabetic. You see the reason why you need to know. So as much as possible, once you're a certain age, you should have this at home. Okay, and sometimes some people don't even know they can be they might have a family history of diabetes. So please and please and please, it's not just a luxury. If you can get it, please get it at home. This information is very, very vital to your health and well-being. Now we are moving on to the fourth one. This is the simplest of all, and it's very simple. The weighing scale, the digital weighing scale. All right, it is different from your kitchen scale. You don't use what you weigh vegetables with anyway to weigh human body, especially if you have kids. So the digital weighing scale or the analog weighing scale. Okay, so you can know the weight of your child, you can also know your weight, so you can measure your BMI to be sure that you're not tending towards obesity. And if you're tending towards obesity, you are armed with the facts as to how to begin to move into a healthy lifestyle. You need to have this weighing scale at home to know when, for example, an adult, you are tending towards obesity. With your weight, with the knowledge of your current weight and your height, you can measure your BMI. Your BMI tells you when you are within a normal weight level and when you are tending towards obesity. And with that, you can take decisive steps to come back to the normal healthy range. Not just that, it's also important when you have young children. Most of the medications we dispense to children, they are weight-based. Anti-malarial, antibiotics, broad spectrum antibiotics, they are given to children, they administer to children based on their weight. So as a mom or as a dad, once you know your child's weight, we'll be able to give you the accurate dose. We can use that to measure the accurate dose to give your child when treating a certain illness. So I hope we got that. So we have for the testing kits, like I mentioned, we have the weighing scale that I have just finished mentioning, the blood glucose meter, the blood pressure meter, as well as the clinical thermometer. And then finally, rapid test kits. Okay, you can buy the rapid test kits for, if you're trying to conceive, pregnancy test kits. You can have that at home. It's very cheap. You can always get that. Also, there's also rapid test kits for malaria now. Yes, you can test for malaria using urine. It's not so accurate, but it can give you an idea. I'm sure there are some that are more accurate now, so you can have that. Then there's also test kits for predicting when you are ovulating, all right, to find out when you are ovulating, if you are really trying to conceive. There's test kit for that. You can get all of this in your pharmacy. And the final rapid test kits that I'm mentioning in this video is the test kit for HIV. You can also get that in the pharmacy, especially if you want to test for, maybe you're getting a new person a help in the house and you want to find out if the person is HIV positive or negative. You can also buy that rapid test kit in the pharmacy. I hope you were able to gain a lot in this video. Please, if you have gotten to this part and you have not subscribed to my channel, please, are we fighting? All right, please click the subscribe button. You will get 10,000 new red blood cells when you do so. And then, hit the like button. Please hit the like buttons, as well as hit the notification bell so you know when a new video is out. Till I come your way again, it's your neighborhood pharmacist. Bye.